Okay, so here we go. So yeah, I don't know exactly where to start. So we're just going to kind of do this. This is my entire stream setup. Got a thunderstorm going on out there. This laptop is what captures everything and sends it to the stream or to the internet so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I mean it's basically like there's the tower, there's the monitors, microphone. Here's my little pointy stick. Little trash can. That's the Cam, which is an old Kyocera Hydrowave phone. That's the tablet that I do my touch portal on. Keyboard, mouse, laptop mouse, notebook that I write notes on during streams of stuff that I have to do. These came from if you saw my Instagram post, you'll see where those came from. But yeah, so it's my little motivational poster right there. So kudos if you know what that second one is from. Believe in the me that believes in you. So, but yeah, we've got those. We've got this little collection up here. I know a lot of people are probably gonna be like, "What the fuck?" But no, this is the stuff that I like. There's just too much to go in there. But as you can see, we got some Furbies. We got a Robosapien. A couple of other things that just kind of nestled in there. I really like all of my interests are so fucking far and vast. So, but yeah, I really like clowns too, in case you didn't notice. But yeah, there's those. Then we got the lights, and we got stuff that sits on the windowsill, including the incense burner. That's where Kita likes to sit when we are doing streams. That's the Kita blankets. This is an old computer case with nothing in it, but I did bring this with me when I moved to Mexico. That is my Elgato that I haven't had to use that in a while. I used to do console streaming, and that's the thing I use to capture things. My sister, Kitty, made this for me. Zombie cow wants to eat your greens. This is not plugged in, but you can definitely see this running on the background of my streams. I can plug it in later and I'll show it to you, but it's something that Vic built, and you push the button and it cycles through, and we'll definitely go through that. There's Kita's pig. There we go. So moving on is we got books. I love books, but we're gonna go on the top first, and then we'll go into the books. These are actually puppets. They sit on your shoulder, and then you can move their heads up and down, or they can turn. Both of them can. And these are Vic's paints for his models. But you got this, and this is the trail that goes into the back of here. I think Kita just opened the door. Kita just left the door, okay. I really like McFarlane things. This used to be in a box. I like to keep my things in the box because they stay better, nicer, longer. But this came in a box that did not make the moving very well. The box is kind of destroyed, so I took it out and it just sits here. Would you stop opening the door, Keto? Say in or out. That's it, you're staying in. Yeah. So yeah, so this is one of many. I have a bunch of other ones that are in boxes. You're not leaving. You're staying in here. So, but yeah, this is the only one that I got out that's right now. I used to get a bunch of little pop figures, especially from Loot Crates, which we'll go over more over there. But I started getting some of them that I really liked, like Pinhead. I love Hellraiser. It's so good. This is actually from my university when I graduated. Would you hush? You're not going... What's your problem? You want to go out? All right, come on. You're not coming back in, though. Anyway. So, yeah, but this is from my university. It's like a little shadow box that I made of my graduation. Okay. You know what? No, come on. Out. There we go. All right, so where were we? We've got, oh, these are journals. I used to make journals when I was a vet tech, because it's, you go through so much paper because you have to take notes of your patients and everything. And I ended up learning how to do bookbinding, and literally it's cheap. It's cheaper than having to buy things because you just have to replace the papers. But yeah, I used to do this. This is like a hobby that I've taught myself, and I've got 3 left over. And there's like a floppy, squishy one. So, yeah, they just sit there. Let's see here. We got the bank. We've got more McFarlane, like Spawn. I just adore Spawn things. Like, you have no idea. But these are some that I decided to pick out. I do plan on cycling these out every once in a while with the ones that are in the workshop. That's where all of the excess overflow boxes go. But right now, we got this one, that one. I never got the full collection or set of the Dorothy of Oz from him, so that's an unfortunate. I got that one, but I don't think it's the same. Anyway, American McGee's Alice. I have the entire collection. As for which ones I have of like versions, I haven't really looked into that, going to be honest. But I do have the entire set of those. Oh, you can't probably see that. Yeah, maybe. So, but that's one of my pride and joys. And I mean, I have this, which not a lot of these were made for, if I remember correctly. So that stays in this box until I get somewhere where I can ensure that it's not going to fall apart in case if we have an earthquake, because Mexico, we have earthquakes. So, but it stays in this box. I don't want that to break. It stays there. So we just see it through its box. I have everything plugged in. Usually I only have one set of these lights running. So, but yeah. Got an Ouya. I've got my little plushie corner. That's a lot of plushies. Let's go with that. That's a lot of plushies. I actually made a mask that the Furby wears. I love Furbies. Yeah, we'll finish up this one. So we got the pop figures that I've collected from loot crates or people have given me. I also like board games and travel games. That's actually a really fun game right there, Calypso. Something that I had from like my childhood. My mom bought it for us, I think. Of course, there's another Spawn figure set. Alien Queen. She actually got, I cycled her in a couple of months ago and did this room. So there's another big item that's in the other room that took her place. I actually have Magic the Gathering cards. I have actually a pretty good collection. I also posted that on my Instagram. But yeah, we've got cards and decks and everything else. We have a little Enterprise right there. So yeah, moving to the top here. This you really can't see on my streams, and that's just because of the camera angle and everything else. But we've got like collector editions of McFarlane Spawn figures, and there's ones behind that. But yeah, as I said, we just cycle things out. We also got a couple of card games, Boss Monster, Rage, and Super Fights. And then we got the Clow. That's from like the original Cardcaptor Sakura, the Clow. It's like a collector's edition looking card things. I just like the artwork. It's fantastic. Hellgate London. I adore that game. It sucks that, you know, it kind of went in and out of support and stuff. So this is, we joke about this as the earthquake detector. If an earthquake happens, that gets set off. So yeah, we've got a couple more card games in there. Cards Against Humanity. It's a great game. I highly recommend. If you ever want to play it, pick one up. I got some VR and AR goggles. I was like really passionate about developing games, and I just kind of hit burnout. So that actually was one of the things I wanted to do, was make some of those games for that, and I just never did. The rest of this corner is pretty much just like tall objects. Here, there we go. I can't remember the names of these things. I'm probably gonna have to put this in later, but I want to say Kimpo sticks, but I don't think that's what they are. But yeah, we got those. This is the lightsaber I had. Ow, shit. This is a thing from one of my Ultra Sabers. Vic is actually improving it, hence why this is out. But Vic has a lot of really good ideas. This one should still be connected. Yep. So this one's actually dual blade, where the pommel on the bottom, you unscrew it and you screw it to the other one. But as I said, Vic has been making improvements to this, so that doesn't do anything. It just sits here. So put that back. It's my my little flight controller stick right there. This is kind of Vic's area. It's a lot of modeling and stuff, and I'll get to that in a little bit later of what he does. That's actually original Genesis. So moving on, this is actually my sketchbook, a couple of sketchbooks. Book collection. I'm not going to really go over a lot of these because it's kind of self-explanatory, but university, also notebooks from university, somewhat university / pre-university. This is more of like collector stuff, like Star Trek. I'm a big Star Wars, Star Trek fan, so got a lot of those. And one of these, I think it's this one, has signatures from the actors, which is pretty cool. A couple of magazines of like 3D modeling and stuff like that. Old game guides from like Pokemon, Digimon World, Dungeons and Dragons. I used to play it. I haven't really had time to do anything with that. I used to play WoW. A lot of people actually question me about that, but nope, I used to play WoW to a point that I actually bought these just to get the codes to get things in the game. So there you have it. I used to play WoW. I used to be a big WoW person for like 6 months. More stuff, but this is from college. This is from my first degree, which is a veterinary technologist. This is my computer game design and development. So that's what those are. A couple of, you'll just see like a whole bunch of things. Like we've got like magic cards here. We've got more cards here. I put these things basically to take up space and to get them out of the way. And you can see that there's some figures there. There's a purgatory character right there. Total chaos in the back there with magic cards. This is more like a Dinotopia, Alice in Wonderland kind of thing. Battle Royale is a great book if you haven't picked that up to read. It's actually pretty good. There's more over there. This is more like really old books like the Odyssey, the Iliad. I'm really, really enjoying those. I read those way before I had to in high school. So it was like my pride and joys. Let's see here. There's more college. The Dorothy Must Die series is really good. If you want to read something that's kind of like ties your Return to Oz and Wizard of Oz, that's going to tie it in pretty well for you. So more Magic the Gathering books. I really like the Philip Jose writer, Philip Jose Farmer. Unfortunately, he passed away a long time ago, from what I understand. So, but the Riverworld series and the Dungeon, really good series. Let's see here, going down. Oh, in here, I actually talk about those quite often on my streams. I actually have a signature from the lady who voices Gladys. So, I also have a picture of her somewhere with me. So that's pretty cool. These are more like collector things. I've got cards in here. I don't remember what's in that one. The black one has signatures in it and photos from movies and stuff. Cooking books. This is from Vic. Stuff like that. J.R.R. Tolkien with my commander decks from Magic the Gathering. So, yeah. This book is actually a project that I'm going to do later. This thing is like over 100 years old, so I'm going to feel bad cutting into it, but, you know, it's for the better of stuff. So, going out to the other side, nothing really there. It's kind of plain. This is something that my sister got for me when I had my accident. And if you can look at that, their signatures. There's signatures all over this thing. So the only ones that I can really tell that I have are David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly. These other ones, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those I'm not quite sure. I think one of them is the one who did. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I remember looking at it a long ass time ago, but my sister said if there's ever a situation where I need to abandon ship, this has to go with me because she paid like $400 for this thing. So, yeah. This is Vic's computer and his setup. Not much to it. I mean, it's pretty much just like there's not much to mine. So, he likes to do models. So there's that. The DeLorean is actually mine. I've never got a chance to make that yet, but one of these days. That is a Bismarck from World War II. That thing is heavy, and I am never touching it because I would probably break it, knowing my luck. So, yeah. So that is the conclusion of Room Tour. Yay!